early birds and night owls. Nox here with some more Planet Coaster versus Nox. Today we are going to work on a brand new coaster to actually satisfy this medium objective here, which has to have, of course, at least 6 excitement and at least 2,400 feet long. So, you know, it's going to take a bit. I feel like it's going to take a bit. And I'm figuring that as soon as we get those that coaster up, we should maybe get some more guests coming in here. Multiple shops are very busy. Are they, though? They are. Okay, fine. They're busy. I guess I'll throw down some more. Why not? We'll just do them on the opposite side just because. It's going to keep things all nice and neat, and I won't maybe have to place too many more of these. Or I should, honestly. I just should, just because people are going to be like, oh, hey, let me just go ahead and sit over here. So sure, why not? Let me just go ahead and drop a few of these guys here. I think I did 4 on the other side, I believe. Let's go ahead and drop that there. Good. And I'm sorry, people, but you're going to have to get crushed in 1 second. Oh, look at that. They completely disappeared. Wait a second. What? They actually completely disappeared. Huh. What do you know, you guys? You get a picnic bench to the head, and suddenly you're just gone. Huh. All right, watch out for flying picnic benches, because that would not be cool. Or picnic tables, I should say. That would really not be cool. That would put a big damper in my day. I would not like that at all. Like the same way that I would not like a tree right in the middle of my chief beef. That's not cool. All right, let's go ahead and duplicate this here so that way we can put this here. And I realize there's those creosote bushes in the way, but don't really care, honestly. They can be in the way. It is what it is. All right, so there we go. Some more lay sheaf beef, and we want some more of our beautiful, wonderful cosmic cow, of course. Now, I probably should push these back a little bit more because Q, but I'm not too concerned about that. And in this middle area, you could probably do something that we need, but I'm not so sure what we need just yet. So I'll leave it blank until I figure that out. But hopefully this helps. Let's see, is there any worker? No workers. Okay, we need to hire 4 more vendors. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to say let's just hire a 4th one just in case. Now remember, we have to watch out for the vendors. If they have issues, we will have issues. If they leave us, we'll have major issues. So right now, it looks like one of them is not very happy, and we do have to train a few. So I suppose let's go for the higher training and give them higher pay. Sure. Why not? I think that should be okay. And is anybody else really angry? Not really. So it's just those two. I hope that that was okay. Training them and then paying them more. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. I really don't see why it wouldn't be. And we should have, you know, a ton of staff now that we could probably go ahead and bump this up. All the way, just so that we can make sure that they have enough places to just chill for a little bit and not complain, right? Because that's exactly what we need. So there we go. Chief Beef is up and running, but it seems like there's nobody there. Maybe because our prices are insane, or there really is a bush in the way and they just decide that they can't queue there. Yeah, there's nobody here. Hey, bush. No. You, this friend here. Oh, man, it really doesn't. Many guests are thirsty. Oh, I mean, I can tell. I can really tell. I'm just a little bit sad about the Chief Beef. As soon as somebody queues there, I'm going to be like, yeah, we can do this. We can do this. But let me see. Is anybody queuing over here? There are people queuing here. What's... There is even a massive bush in this one, so it can't be the bush that's causing the problems, is it? It really shouldn't be. That's a bit sketchy. Let me just go ahead and move this one over here, and I can't even select this bush here, so I mean, it is what it is. Wait, it's inside. You can see it, like, all the way there inside. There's a few of them. That should still work, though. That should still work like the other place, so I don't know, maybe just there aren't enough hungry people? That could very well be the case. Alright, whatever. They're gonna eat if they want to, they'll drink if they want to, they'll do whatever they need to if they want to, and I should probably go ahead and add some more bins throughout the park. What the? Sure, that was really weird. It did not seem to like me for a second there. It still doesn't like me. Okay. I see how this thing's going to be. Let me just put some there and maybe one in this corner as well, just to make sure we have really good coverage around here. That seems good enough. All right. So, since, you know, this basically is going to just take some time, we have to watch the vendors to make sure they're okay. If they're getting super, super mad, we have to train them, give them more money, and hopefully they will not be super mad anymore. And of course, just to complete the medium objectives, we have to build a brand new coaster, which we decided that was going to be the Loony Turns coaster, I believe. Because, yeah, we did... my poor Crazy 8s was just not good enough. So, what I want to do with this coaster, I'm going to just try to build it, like, maybe further back here, just so I can have enough room with this. Can I tank it? Nah. Alright, that's fine. So let's see. We needed quite a few more station pieces just to make this a success. No. 1, 2, 3. Like that? Let's see. Can we get 5? Perfect. Oh, it's so good. Alright, so let's go ahead and head up with this. I'm going to make it super tiny to see if I can actually go higher. And if that works, we will be cooking with gas, because I wanted to go super high in the sense that I can actually go ahead and use one of my favorite Norwegian loops. So let's see how high we can go here. And if it works, it works. If not, well, I give it my best. I have no regrets. Alright, so I want to go to like 150. Is that going to be too high for a coaster like this? Maybe. Oh, just maybe. Alright, so let's just stop it right here. I do want to extend this piece out a little bit. It will bring it, bring us higher. But I'm okay with that. Like that higher. Where are we? Oh, close to 150. You know what? That is absolutely fine. I am good with that. So for our loops, if we wanted to do this, we could go immediately into one and then go into more and more and more and then have it just going super crazy. That might be fun. That might be fun, but it might also not work. So, I mean, it really depends. Let's see how... Oh, we could take this all the way down. Would this actually work, though? Does that... Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Like, would it not get stuck, like, somewhere down here? Because it's gonna... I mean, that will grab a little bit of speed, but I don't think it's gonna grab that much speed. I don't know. Maybe... Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I was just like, oh, no. See, I was starting to get good at these things. Just, like, eyeing them. Before, it was just like, oh, I don't know what's gonna work, so let me just try this. Oh, no, it doesn't work. All right, should have known. But I didn't really know. Alright, so if we want to keep these nice and tight, we can, and they should still work just the same. We could alternatively just, just go for the regular drop and then drop this guy in the middle there, but I feel like that's what I did with the other one, so I don't want to do it again. I like the idea of doing this, but I feel like I've done this before, and it normally is not really that great. So let me see, can I turn these guys? I can turn these guys, maybe not that much though. Let's see, so go zoop, and then over here, and then zoop. That's looking kind of weird, though. That is looking kind of weird. I do like the idea of this, though, over and over and over again. The only problem with that is that eventually we won't have enough speed to keep going through these. So how much is too much is what I should be asking. How far can we go with this? Let's see. Let's test this out and see where we can go with this. If this doesn't work, wait, did I change? Found a problem. Found a problem. The problem's right up in here. We need to go a little bit faster. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. And now let's test that out and see how much we can do here. All right, so zoom right there and then go up and over. Oh, whoa. Yeah, we do not have enough speed at all. So either these guys go smaller or we have to just go with a dump and then into this and then go around, right? So let's see. Can we make this smaller, or was that the smallest we got? That is the smallest we've got. Alright, so, as I said, that's probably going to happen. We can go ahead and now go into a dive here, which will grant us some speed, which is always good, which is always what we need. So, yeah, some speed is going to be great. Just, where do we want to go with that? Do we want to go at that kind of angle? Because that kind of angle does work, but this one keeps it looking kind of arcy and kind of cool. How's about, let's try this, and then I'm going to go ahead and do, never mind. Can I make these smaller then? I know I can, but I'm just like saying, should I make them smaller? Let's try 32 and see if that works. We drop 2 of them in here and then go in for the loop. That still goes way into the ground. How about if I just go for 1 and then go into the loop? That does work, but again, this is starting to look like our other one, which is why I'm just like, not exactly what I wanted, but I have an idea. I have an idea, you guys. So just bear with me while I work on this. Because my idea is that, we add this whenever we can, and then we go into humps. As usual, humps are everything. And then we keep adding these and humps, and it would be like the most exciting ride ever. Okay, so that just zoomed off. Ooh, that would be such a great ride, but I don't want to go there. Also, I'm pretty sure it's gonna, yeah, that's actually really exciting though. Not that fear-inducing. Is this at the full speed? It wasn't even at full speed, so I wonder what else we can do. Can we get another one of these right next to it? I know this is starting to look like the other one, but hey, I have ideas, okay? Okay. Maybe that's looking a little bit dangerous, but I think we could deal. Or we could go for this one looking a little bit bigger and then, Now see, I like the idea of them both being the same size, just because it works for me. Or what we could do, take this out here, bring it out just a little bit, like maybe there, and then go into the loop. Will this go right next door to us? It kind of sort of will. I think I need to go for the smaller one just to make it work 100%. So let's see, I'm going to need to add the piece. Wait a second. What did we just do? No. Redo all that, and do not redo that piece though. We need to go for actually the smaller one, and we can maybe go ahead and drop this. Aha! That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, so let's see if that will work. It's a little bit of craziness, but like I said, I have ideas. So let's see if these ideas work. And what I'm thinking is we can add 2 here, somehow end up on the opposite side here, so we can add 2 on this side here before we actually go back around. I don't know how far we're going to have to do this, but, you know, it might work. It might work. Alright, so let's see. The speed, zoom, and we can get over that one. Good. Uh-oh. So Chief B4, this is the new one, isn't it? The one that we were having problems with and nobody was visiting. There's a path there. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it really has to be the bush because nothing else makes sense. So let's move these guys away. That way we can have enough space for this poor Chief Beef. And the Chief Beef is back in business. Hopefully. Hopefully. It does make sense, though, that nobody was visiting because obviously it wasn't in a proper place. So let me just push that one back there. Let's see. Everybody, there we go. Yeah, now we're in business. And I'm going to move this one back, but of course, clearly the bushes can be in the way. Oh, the trees, though. All right, anyway, back to this. So we have this situation under control. What I want to do, though, is I want to bring it back underneath here and get to this side somehow so we can do 2 of these on that side. The only issue that I see with this is that we're going to need to keep our speed. So, to keep our speed, I'm going to say, let's see, how's about if we do a cutback, we could do that. But we'd have to do a cutback when we're lower, like much, much lower. Because obviously this cutback looks ridiculous, right? Even this one looks really silly. How are we going to get through that? I'm not so sure, you guys. Oh, it looks cool, though. As weird as it looks, it does look cool. Alright, so let's see. We need our regular pieces, though, because we have got to drop down here. And this has, potential for another exciting point in our ride. I like this angle just because it goes down gently. The only thing I don't like about it is it's going to take forever, so we're going to end up with a cutback like somewhere over here. That's not exactly in my vision. Now, if I drop this down like this, obviously that's going to be kind of murderous, so I don't want that at all. This isn't really going to look that nice, but it's going to be functional, right? Maybe not so much, kind of, sort of, maybe, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, we need to move somewhere else. We are kind of getting in the way of Bad Wolf Jr., and that is not at all what I had in mind. Oh, we're going to go into the ground, aren't we? Hold on, did we go into the ground? Not exactly. Kind of almost there. Now we're in the ground. Okay, so what we know is that we have to actually shorten this down. Remember, when we do that nice gentle curve there, it likes it. It likes it because that means that we are just taking things at a very not deadly angle. So that super works. Let's go for, I'm going to say that one there, and let's try that. There. Bring it up now, and up. Good. All right, so far so good. It looks like we're going to just crash into this path here, which means we are good to go. Wait, we are underneath the path? I mean, that could be exciting, but I don't know if we're going to have enough headspace here. And yeah, it's getting way too close for comfort. So I'm going to go ahead and move this guy. Let's just say, let's move it. Not like that. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Let's just move it to the water. I guess that's probably going to be the easiest place to build this. My vision, basically. All right, so we went easy on this one here. Now, can we? Can we do? See, that one's way too close. So I do like the cutback just for this purpose. It's going to bring us out, especially if we make it bigger. It'll bring us out further to where we need to go. The only issue that I have with this is that will we have the speed to make 2 of these work? Probably not. So it could be that we're going to need a chain lift here, which I don't like, by the way. I don't like that idea. But we'll see what happens. So, how far do we have to go? And, I don't think we have any pieces that'll help us get a little bit more speedy. I'm just trying to get this, like, exactly right so that way we can put it kind of close. Kind of, sort of close. Let's see. Zoop, zoop. That should be a-okay. All right. So, now we have to basically do what we did here again, which was, let's see, did I have a random flat one or no? I'm going to say no, because this is already looking kind of okay. Alrighty, works for me. Let's go ahead and head all the way up here, and I added one of those before we went into our loop, right? It looks like that is kind of sort of right, but we are kind of digging into the dirt. Oh, this is a little bit more forward, isn't it? All right, I'll go for one more. Just, oh wait, I think I realized the problem. You guys. Is that, aha, that's not the problem. The problem is that this actually has to go up. We have to go higher. Higher and high. I feel like I do that every single episode, but honestly, that's how I feel about it. It's like a song. All right, so let's see. Can we do this? Aha! Problem solved. So now that looks like a twin there, but I wanted to go this way. Why? Why not? I mean, we could, I guess we could just do that one. We could just do one and it'll still work. That makes me have different thoughts, like getting rid of this and then just doing this here. So we can have it like twins instead of just like, you know, these two are twins and this one's just like, you suck. Or what we could do is bring this further out and then drop this up in here and then drop another one next to it. So that's obviously probably our better choice. So let's see how this works for us. Because again, we're not sure if this is going to work. We cannot really look at it and be like, yeah, that's about right. So I'm going to bring this cut back out to like, let's say here. And of course, I know exactly what I have to do here. So why is it not letting me zoom in? Come on, game. There we go. Oh, geez, that was actually really weird. I can't say I've ever experienced that except for when I'm building for some reason. So, perhaps that gets a little bit stuck when you're building. All right, so let's see. We have to keep going on that one. And now we go into our beautiful, wonderful loop. Of course, I don't want to go. Wait, is it? Yeah, that is. But the loop seems to be huge or it was. All right, so now this way. All right, so we do that. Now I have to add one piece here that's actually super tiny because remember we have to do that. And then we go into another one of these to make it quadruplets. There is way too much space here though. So yeah, I did bring this out a little bit too much. So we have to squeeze it in a little bit more, it seems, which is totally fine. Okay, let me figure out the distance between these two because clearly that's just such a fine art that I don't know if I'm going to get it anytime soon. So hopefully I will, because I don't want to spend too much time on this part of it, especially if it's not going to work. Alright, so I figured this out almost. Now I had to go back and redo some things. We can only really use twins because everything else doesn't work, so it sucks. But this one almost gets up here, and I found that the lower we can go, right here, like just drop down here before we turn, really helps us out. So let's go ahead and undo all of this here. Maybe extend this down because we do have some more space before we touch the ground. So this should be just fine. Now, I could go back here and then extend this piece there. I think that's probably going to be for the best. Let me go ahead and extend it out to like 30, not sure. Let's try that there and see if that works. That's in the ground. Oh, that's definitely in the ground. All right, so never mind, not that one. Let's go for just the 36 and see if that's going to be okay, because I don't know how far we can go with this. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's okay that it goes in the ground. Obviously, it still works. But for me, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if I want that. Wait a second. What did I have before? Clearly, it wasn't any of these. Huh. Go back. There we go. How about that one there? It's just as long as it touches the ground, I'm pretty sure it might be okay because we were so close to turning. All right, so I need this one right there, and we're going to go instead now at a 45-degree angle just because I figure that should be okay. I can go, I think, 1, 2, and then start lifting it, I believe. If I lift it too early, though, we're going to be way too high off the ground. I'm not going to like it. This is fine, though. This feels okay. I'm still just a little bit sketched out from that, but we'll see. And we need, of course, our cutback. We need to just tighten it up, make sure that it's the tightest one almost, even though it's going to be kind of deadly. But since we have just twins, it's really the only thing we could do just to keep it kind of sort of symmetrical. I know, not like very few coasters, I'm going to assume, are symmetrical. So I'm just doing my own, I'm doing myself a disservice here, but I really want to try this out. I want to try to make things symmetrical just because it's kind of pleasing to the eye, at least to my eye. So I want to keep it that way. And let's go down at a 22.5-degree angle because we do have to actually extend this coaster to be super, super long. So let's see. Will this work? Or will this not work? Well, we did add a little bit more of a drop, so that's good. There is some nausea killness. Ooh, yeah, it works. So just as long as we can diffuse the nausea here, although we don't have anything that says anything about nausea. I I wonder if I make it long enough, will it actually help with this one too? I think it can, right? This is just says at least, not at most. So at least that, yeah, you know what? If I make this one super long, it might work. But, there's a big but there. Ooh, there's a big but there. This but is about, I don't really want to make this a long coaster. It just works, you know, being a small little coaster that can. I like that. I like that about the Loony Turns coasters. So let's just go ahead and head on down here. Now, obviously, we're going to run into this unless we turn. I do expect to turn. Now, we do have some really fun pieces. We could go for like something like this here, but I don't like that kind of turn. I think I'm going to go for the non-inverted pieces just because that seems like a pretty, we could make it a pretty gentle turn if we expand it out enough so we can then turn it up into here and then do some crazy humps. Turn it up into here, do some crazy humps, and then end. That way we'll have enough coaster for us, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and bring this down one more, although that's looking a little bit dangerous there, so we might have to go up with our non-inverted piece, huh? Let me just go up like that there. That would be okay though, because we will be picking up some speed here, so that's kind of necessary. Now that I think about it, it's kind of very much necessary. Alright, so how far away do we want to go with this is the thing though. I mean, honestly, to me it depends on how much nausea this is going to cause, because if this one specifically causes too much nausea, then we will have problems, and I do not want that kind of problem right now. It's not going to help. So, for our humps, first of all, let's go for maybe a 45-degree one. We will dump that down, and can we bring it up? But I think that's just way too much. That's way too deadly. We know that our humps have to be super successive, so we have to go over and over and over. That makes things really, really fun. So, if I want to do that, I'm going to have to just bring it down first. I think we do maybe just one at a 45-degree angle, and then we start turning it like that, just straighten up. Then we bring it kind of flat. No, you know what? That doesn't work. That doesn't work. We could just slow down the angle here, slow its roll, basically. Oh, I haven't heard anybody say that recently. Maybe because I haven't been in school? I don't know. All right, so there we go. We have it down to where we need it to be. So now, to make sure that we have this super bumpy, we can go at a 22-degree angle just like this and like that, and then we drop it right back down, 22-degree angle, like that. Or we could always shorten up the track just because that also helps. But I do want to try this. And perfect, because now I can bring it around here with another non-inverted piece. I think I'm going to have to go up. Can I go up? Because I would have to go really high up. Also, that's not even high enough. Because I have to basically make enough space between these two so that it looks okay. Yeah, that might be too high, but I'm going to test it out just to see. So, let's check this guy out and see what we get from this. Because so far, we know this works. But will this work? And honestly, those bumps don't look like they're good enough, so I might have to redo them just because they should be closer together, right? I mean, that's really exciting still. It didn't go all the way up, though. As you saw, that's kind of the problem. So, I kind of want these bumps closer together, which means I might have to edit that so that we can make the tracks part shorter here. I think that might be the best choice. So, let's see. We want to go up on this. And right now, this is 29. Let's say to 22. And then we bring another 22 up here. And I know that there's terrain in the way, but right now it doesn't really matter. I don't care about that. Alright, so we did that down, and then we're going to go right back up. And this should be fine. If it's not fine, then I'm going to have some problems with it, because it looked like it was fine before. I don't know why it wouldn't be fine now. Alright, so another bump up in here, and then we go right back down, and then this is where we're going to start turning. So we go down again, and now we need to turn. I loved the idea of doing my turn like this, but obviously that is not going to work. But we did just change it up, so I wonder if we can get it in now. Yeah, that seems to be the proper width there, so let's just try this. Again, I'm like 98% sure this isn't going to work, but I'm all for the testing. I am a scientist of sorts, for sure. Alright, so let's see. That goes just fine. I love the bumps. They seem to be a little bit not great, though. The previous bumps were better. Aha! The previous bumps were better. Okay, so they were at 29, right? Oops, that's... Stay, buddy, stay. Okay, so they were 29 long. Alright, so we know this is good. This is okay. These bumps are just fine the way they are. 'Cause they're amazing, just the way they are. Can we bring this up like this? That should be fine. All right, so let's drop that down like that, bring it up like that, or drop it down, whatever. And here is where we need to turn. So, can we do our massive turn, or are we going to be stuck here? We cannot do a massive turn, so we have to find a different way of getting to this side here. So what we could do is start turning this over to that side. We can bank it and make sure that it works just fine. Or we do have other options like this. Wait, that just brings us back to where we are. That was not that great now, is it? No, it's trying to act like it's super cool, but it is not at all. And obviously we can't use these sidewinders here because that just is going the complete up. Wait, where's the other one? That's still too high though. That is way too high. I can even make it like super tiny. Wait a second. Maybe this might work. This has some potential. We do also have our dive loops in case they'll... Let's see, where does the dive loop even end? I can't see anything because of the trees. I think the dive loop ends like going this way, so never mind. The dive loops are not right for us at all. Now, we do have the banana rolls, but again, those are going to be really, really tall. So I am not about that life. I'm really not about that life. Okay, so we're going to, for sure, we know what we're going to try now. Since we can't go for these poor little non-inverted pieces, we're going to go for our sidewinders and see if that'll work just fine. Now we can go for the smallest one here, because again, we really do not have much speed on us at all. So, is it going down? It is going down, my friend. I need you to not do that. Okay, and I want to then go into a... Let's go right, and can we go... Let's see, I want to go shoop, shoop, shoop. Good. And, oh, maybe one more shoop. There we go. And bring it a little bit upwards. It's going to be a little bit weird. But I do want to, you know, try to keep that width as much as is possible. So something like that. Okay, never mind. Not like that. Let's go back a little bit more. 90 degrees, I think, is going to be right because this one was... Hold on, there's another one. Sure. Let's try that there. That's still not right. Yeah, it's going to be 90 degrees. That turn is going to be murderous. And I mean murderous. All right, well, you know, we need to do whatever we need to do sometimes, right, you guys? Even if it's going to kill us. No, wait, don't listen to that advice. That's bad advice. Don't listen. No, do not do that. Do not. Don't do anything that seems too dangerous, okay? Okay, problem solved. Maybe. Maybe. I hope so. Listen to me. I have good advice sometimes. All right, so let's go for that there. We're going to go at a nice gentle angle like that there and flip that up there. Good. All right, so problem mostly kind of sort of solved, but now we need to go back into humps, which means we need to go up, and then back down. And I'm not going to do too many of these right now because, again, we need to test this to make sure that it works. If it does not, wait, it's perfect. Hallelujah. Please work. Please work. That is all I ask of you, coaster. Just work. I know that there's some water there and you occasionally splash, but honestly, it's okay. It's okay that you splash. I don't mind that at all. All right, so let's see. Please work, please work. No, nuts. Okay, well, that was not meant to be, now was it? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I thought it was going to be low enough, but apparently it's still too high. Let's just, can I delete this one as well? No. You're gone. You're gone for sure. You're also gone. Can I get rid of this thing here? Because there's just a random track piece there, and I am not about that life. So, can I autocomplete this somehow? The game's just like, nah, you know what? That's not going to happen. How's about if we remove this, and that, and now we autocomplete that? Are you for real right now? What are you trying to do? Apparently, what the heck? It didn't even finish anything. It's just like, yeah, you know, I'll try to connect with it. Never mind. You're on your own. Oh, that is so bad. That is so bad. Okay, so we need to go back at this. Let's see if now it'll like try to connect it. I think it's just in the ground too much, so it's just like, I don't think so. So, can we scooch this guy further away? I know I'm maybe making it too long. It's not going to fit anywhere, but I'm trying. Why'd the music dive there for a second? That was weird. That was weird. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see, autocomplete. Aha, see, it was that the ground was in the way. I knew it. Okay, but I don't like this at all. So we need to go at a gentler, very gentle angle here, like 90 degrees. I mean, honestly, though, that'll work because we don't have the height to continue on what we've been doing. So, sure, let's try that. We have to basically go straight now and dump it down because we are at our maximum height here. We cannot go any higher than that. If we do, we are in for some trouble. All right, and let's do that there. We bring this back up, and we have to turn it. Now, I know I didn't bank that, so it's going to be maybe a little bit weird, but that's fine with me. Turn it at 90 degrees, and I can actually connect it there. I don't know if I like that. Do I like that? Do I like that? Is that high enough? That looks like it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good, you guys. All right. Whew. Wait a second. Did I just go way too high then with this? Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it's a wee bit too high. Okay. Well, apparently I have to delete this anyway, so I mean, does it really matter? Not exactly. That is, whoa, too deadly. Not okay. All right, let me just get rid of all that there, and apparently we're starting anew, it seems. So, I mean, that's fine. We can go down twice here and then go back up. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Apparently that's just, now I've been doing this. I'm going loco. All right, back to this here. Apparently this is what we've been doing all along, and I didn't realize it. Oh, it's fine, you guys. We're good. Just as long as it works, we're good. So let's see. Drop that up in there, bump it up like that, and let us check this out. This area might be the one that ruined everything here, but we'll see. We shall see, because at some point we will run out of speed. There is no doubt about that. We will run out of speed. All I need to do, though, is wrap it up when I see that that's the kind of the problem. All right, so we're still going bump it, bump it, bump it, bump it. Okay, so we can keep going bumping the night here and scare ourselves a good coaster, right? Oh, I can't believe I just said that. All right. I swear to you guys, I don't know where things come from. My mind is weird sometimes. It's just super weird. All right, so let's go ahead and do that up just like that. And we are almost at home. Ta-da, ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. Which is good, because this is what we need. We need to actually reach the end here. I don't know if it's long enough just yet. Let's see. What are you going to try to do? Some weird autocomplete? No, apparently you can't even autocomplete because we are in the middle of some trees. Lovely. I mean, I can just turn it. It won't be a problem. I can just turn it, and we can just bring this down, straight and down, straight and straight. Good coaster. Who's a good coaster boy? Yeah, you are. All right, so we're going to bring it down just like that, and we now have to turn it again because we have to end right here. And, oh, God, that's actually not really what I expected, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, well, I don't know. If it's not long enough, well, I don't know. And if it's not exciting enough, well, that's all I feel about it. That's the only thing I feel about it right now. I like that it splashes, though. Like, you're gonna get wet, okay? Just deal with it. So, it looks like we lose some excitement back here. Uh-oh. That's... Wait a second. Where'd that fear come from? Where did that fear come from? Fair. So where does the lack of excitement come from? Ah! Aha! Okay, so we're basically good up until this point here for whatever reason. I'm thinking that we maybe lost way, and I mean way too much. But we are long enough. We are 400 feet too long. I mean, I could try to bring it in a little bit earlier and see if we can snip that. It has potential to do that. Sure, let's go back here then and try to do that. Oh, no, you stay deleted. I don't want you anymore. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and try to turn it from here instead of all the way up here and see if that'll work. Because we need to try to keep as much excitement as is possible without killing ourselves a coaster here. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and turn it like here, maybe? I hope that works. Alrighty, wait a second. Was I supposed to go down there or go up? Maybe I can go up here. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Whew. I was a little bit worried there. I was like, that doesn't look right. We're good, though, you guys. We're totally good. Alrighty, so now I just book it down to here, turn it right into here, and we should be gravy. Alright. Works for me, and let's see. We are just headed right back down on this hump, and we can do maybe a few more humps before it just decides that it does not want to work anymore for us. So, we need to bring this up. Good, and let's just make sure that that's straight out. It's not straight out, actually. Gosh darn it. Why does this do this sometimes? There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Problem solved. Okay, I'm having a good time. Are you guys having a good time? I'm having a really great time right now. I know you can't tell through my tears, but I'm having a great time. Okay, so somehow that's lower, but whatever. It doesn't matter too much. Just as long as we don't end up in the ground ever, we should be fine. Alright, so up there and down through there and perfect. Alright, I am going to go the bump route all the way through just because I want to see where the excitement dies and what I can do about that. So let's just go ahead and continue onwards here. Oh, we are in the ground a little bit. That always sucks. And as for here, I'm thinking since we don't have very much excitement, we can maybe turn. Can we do this right now, though? I don't wanna. I don't wanna just because it's kind of bad. Kind of just looks bad. All right, how about here? That might work. This has potential here. So let's go there again, and we need to go up to that there. We need to turn it now again here, and we're going up, which is weird because we have to go down, actually. We honestly have to go down. Can I autocomplete this now? It's just like, oh, you're gonna have to do this. All right, so this is basically our last down. We have to keep it up, basically. Let's see, 90 degrees there. Bring it up a little bit there. Good, and now we turn it, and we have to basically just go back down, right? Yeah, and can I actually finish this? Let's see, autocomplete. Really? It's in the ground. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Let's see, where's my end point here? I do need to lift this coaster up and out of the water, apparently, because it's not going to finish properly if I don't. And there we go. Now it's like, hey, you might want to finish it like this, right? Yeah, no, I saw that. I saw that game. You're not going to front with me like that. You're going to do this. He doesn't want to do this. It's just like, nah, you're a little bit too low. Try again later. Can you autocomplete now? What the heck? No. This isn't going to work, is it? How about if I remove that? Yeah, I need to go a little bit further with this one then. I tried to turn here. That was not the right place to do that. So let's go down a little bit more, and we have to go back up. And how about if we turn here instead? How's that, huh, game? How's that for you? Is that feeling better? That must be feeling better for us. It's just like, yeah, I can take it. All right, so let's go ahead and drop that up in here. Oh, do we need to be high? I feel like kind of. But at the same time, weren't our bumps a little bit higher? They totally were. Also, sorry if this has been lagging a little bit for you. I know that the game tends to lag sometimes when I'm moving around too much, so sorry. Uh-oh. Well, I can do that. All right, I'm taking it just because there's really nothing else I can do with that. Okay, let's give that a try and see if that'll work. Yes, this has taken me like the whole episode to build, but I am hoping that we can actually check this out and see if it'll work for us just the way I want. If it doesn't, if the excitement gets killed somewhere over here. Okay, I saw some dead excitement somewhere. Excitement? More excitement there. Good. Hey! Good! The excitement is good. The fear, not so much. Where is there a ton of fear? Apparently, there's a ton of fear everywhere. So, it's mostly... Wait a second. The most fear I see is a 9. What are you doing? What? Like, if you add these numbers up, that is not going to average to that. Where is it coming up with this number? What? I mean, you know, it would still be terrifying. It would be looking at the 7s, but still. I'm just saying, you know, it's coming up with this number out of nowhere, and I am not okay with that. And it's coming up with that number on the really exciting parts, too. Come on. Also, the nauseous thing, but... Did we actually do this? We did it. We did it. We got the 6 excitement. So, geez, this is a bad coaster, isn't it? All right, well, how can I fix this? Actually, I know how I can fix this. Bank the freaking turn, huh? Okay, I'll bank it. Let's just go and turn it somewhere like this here. That's maybe too much. Let's try to bank the turn there. We're going to have to bank this one as well because that is on a corner here, and people are going to turn there and be like, bleh. That's not what we want at all. We don't want to have to clean up extra stuff here. So let's do that turn there, that turn there. Of course, we have these 90-degree turns here, which is probably what's killing everybody, but hey, those were kind of necessary, okay? They were super necessary for our purposes here. Ooh. That one can go a little bit, but this one needs to go the most because that one's the one that's really taking the heat there. And then this turn here, which probably should not exist, but it is what it is. And we're going to go ahead and just turn it there. Turn it like somewhere up in here, and good. All right. Does that change much, or are we still kind of suffering here? Because if we're still suffering, then yeah, we need to definitely figure something else out here. Let me just look at the sphere. There's a big 8 there when we drop down, another big 8 there when we drop down, but I don't see anything higher than that right now. So, wait, I saw a 9. I did see a 9 over here again still. So that's a problem. It's a little bit lower, but it's really not that much lower. And it looks like that went up a little bit, or am I dreaming? Maybe it might have gone down like 0.02. All right, so I need to fix that corner, right? It's just the corner. Yeah, it's mostly this corner. Most of the fear, honestly, let's be honest here. Apparently, most of the fear is in this corner and in this, right after the, this turn here. So I'm thinking we could maybe get rid of the cutback because that is not helping us at all. That is not doing us a favor. But of course, you're going to have to wait to see the end result of this coaster once I finish it in the next episode, because that is it for this episode, you guys. Thank you for tuning into today's episode. If you enjoyed it, show some love by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. That really helps the channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it. And as always, stay awesome, friends. I will see you next time.